beautiful souls, my beautiful twin flame, my dear divine feminines. Welcome. This is Mimi, and I'm so excited for this video because today we are talking about the sacral chakra. I love this chakra. Like, I love all of them, but sacral chakra to me is, I don't know. I just love it. I just love what it represents because it is about pleasure. It is about play. It is about creation. It is about just fully, unapologetically being yourself and creating from that space where you're aligned with your soul and the divine. How exciting is that? How exciting is that? It's also about, like, obviously, femininity, masculinity, it is about, again, creation. It is about how we relate to pleasure. Are we open to experiencing it? Do we still have questions around our worth? Do we really, really deserve pleasure? Do we really deserve play? Do we really deserve to just be and create and say, voila? So you see, all this is nice, but it goes deeper and it's not that easy. So let's talk about it a bit. Sacral chakra is um, where you store shame and where you store guilt. It's easy to just say the guilt is stored there, the shame is stored there, so release it. But it is very deep. It is very deep. Like, even just being a woman living in a modern society, imagine how much shit that there's stored in your sacral chakra. Like, just being a woman, but being a strong woman, being a woman who is not easy, being a woman who's also a mother, staying a woman while you're a mother, staying a lover while you're a wife. There's just so much around gender roles that it just, it will just blow your mind. But I know. Now we're in a different time, so now we talk about these things. So now we have awareness, but when it comes to chakras, it goes a bit deeper than just awareness on the level of the mind. It is about really going through shifts that are at a deep level. So when we say a deep level and not the level of the mind, it might go like this. Okay, because uh yeah, because in the collective consciousness, or because in my previous lives I was executed for being a woman, or I was blamed for doing this, doing that. Now I have this wound. Or because I'm trying to, because I'm in the wounded aspect of the feminine, I tend to be more controlling and I cannot feel safe around femininity. I cannot feel safe around other women. Or because I have so many blocks and judgments around myself that I can't create. And it might even go like physical, I have a problem in my ovaries because I am blocked in this way or that way. Awareness is good. When you're really aware of what's going on, it's really good. It's really good. But this journey is going to take you to a point that is beyond that. So that's why you'll maybe feel like an alien when people are talking about these things, about healing, about meditation, about spirituality. First, you feel like, oh, I found my clique, I found my soul tribe. But then somehow it sounds a bit like weird to you. It sounds like it's as if it's empty, or if it's limited, or you can start sensing the ego behind and beneath it. So then you get even more confused because you thought it was like, yeah, this is a spiritual journey. These are spiritual people. What's going on? Because it's not about what we say. It's not about knowing the right words. It's not about knowing the Sanskrit names of the chakras or even calling them chakras. It is about internally, at a soul level, really aligning and purifying. So it's going beyond everything, all the names and the tags and the philosophies and everything. There is a place beyond all that. It is a pure place of soul and the divine. That's where you and your divine masculine are one. Yeah. So in that place, there's a shift that occurs, and healing is like, boom, it happens. Well, obviously, sometimes it happens like that, uh, in a split second, with the sudden shift or realization of some sort. But sometimes it might take longer. Sometimes it might be like, okay, I've dealt with this wound, so why is it coming back up again? No, that means there is more. There is more to release. It's all about releasing. Think of it as cycles of releasing. Every full moon, we release, we release, we release. Uh, every week we release, and sometimes we release bigger, sometimes we release smaller. Promise I'm not going to say release another time, but you get my point. You get my point. It is about releasing, really, because whenever you become the emotion, whenever you become the belief, whenever you really take it and wear it as your costume, then you become stuck in it. That becomes your prison. So it's about unbecoming, it's about releasing. And there are many ways of doing that. But the best is that you find your way of releasing. And sometimes it's just what it takes is just getting in touch with your heart space, getting in touch with your soul, or having a moment of where you just slow down and where you are maybe in nature, where you're really connected to the divine and you just open your mouth and let whatever is ready to come out. Or you just put your pen on paper and release and let whatever wants to be written, or whatever you want to draw, but not from a place of the mind, not from a place of, oh, I should be doing this, or I'm releasing pain around this, around betrayal, so I should be writing about my fifth grade boyfriend who cheated on me. It doesn't have to be a certain way. It doesn't have to be uh, it doesn't have to be just going through whatever has happened, on the in the 3D. Sometimes it's just about forgiveness for yourself. Sometimes it's just about, like, sometimes the deepest wounds, like the deepest, most painful stuff that you cannot forgive, it's because you cannot forgive yourself. Because at the end of the day, you just go like, how did I let this happen to me? How did I let him do this to me? How did I let him, like, get away with this? You see where the pain is there. It's not about the other person anymore. It is about you forgiving yourself. So stay open, slow down, connecting with yourself, turn down the lights. If you need to, shut your blinds. If you have a nice view, don't. Watch the stars, slow down, and meditate. I don't mean meditate and just, go, that's also wonderful. Like, I do that too. But it's about being. Just full presence is also a meditation. Like watching stars, but really watching stars is meditation, you know? Looking into the eyes of your cat, but really looking, like really, really being there fully, or your child, or doing whatever you're doing, but with full presence. Like if you're an artist, you'll know. Like when you're in the zone, healing and shifting in this journey comes when you're here, when you're in the zone. Because when you're in the zone, you're really aligning, and when you're really receiving the codes, even if you don't realize it, like on a conscious level, even if you can't like put it in words, it is happening. A lot is happening. That's the most wonderful thing about this journey. A lot is happening as you do nothing. But the mind and ego, and probably all the like false twin flame information out there, will get you to believe that you need to do certain things to reach union, to bring the divine masculine back. It is about trusting that you don't have to do anything. It is trusting that by you being you fully, is enough to transform, to bring inner, outer union, because it is about you. It is not about bringing the divine masculine back. Yes, it can happen. It will happen. But it's not the main goal. So whenever you make it the main goal, you're going to stay in that, you know, in that loop. You're going to stay in that, like, in that, what you call it? I don't have the word. I wish I did. But you get me. It's like, it's like over and over again. It's going to be the same loop over and over again. Over and over again. It's that same prison. It's that same back and forth over and over again. But you don't want to be there. Because if you really let the journey, let the soul take over, that's where you're going already. But it's the mind interfering. But this journey, if it like knocked on your door, if you're here right now, this is already happening. So if you want to learn more, go check out my Twin Flame course. It's the Twin Flame Guide to the Galaxy. I put my heart and soul into that shit. Like I poured my heart and soul into that shit. There are meditations, they're like, everything you need to know. And once you do that, I suggest you do that first. When you want to really work specifically on your core wounds, you can book a session with me and we'll work through each and every one of them. And if you want to start from detox, which I really recommend if you're earlier on the journey, if you're still like obsessed by the thoughts of your twin, do the detox. And don't fear, doing the detox is not going to take them away from you forever. It's not about forgetting them forever. It's not about letting them go, betraying them, giving up on them. It doesn't mean that at all. But think of it as a mandatory step for the thing, for the thing to breathe, because you got to breathe. This is one soul. Beyond all of this like mind, ego, 3D shit, you're in union. You are one. So separation is here, and it's about balancing it so that you can be in union in the physical as well. But again, the point is not being in a physical relationship with the divine masculine. Think of it as a bonus. Think of it as a bonus. When you really align with yourself, with your soul, when you really, all your chakras are flowing, baby, like it's a clear, pure channel, and you're just vibing with the divine masculine is going to be there. They're not going anywhere. But for you to get to that stage, to bring all the attention and focus and all the love and light into yourself, to work on yourself, you gotta detox. And remember, you're not detoxing from the actual person. You're detoxing from that crazy energy that will get you all emotional, that will get you all clingy, that will get you all anxious, and then those crazy energies build a wall between you and the divine masculine. So it's about bringing that wall down. So if you want to do that, I made a program that will walk you through 30 days with a video cast every day. And at the end of those 30 days, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, holy moly, I shifted like crazy. Okay, I think it's enough for now. Check out my website, www.deardf.com again. And I'm sending you so much love. And you got this, beautiful soul. You got this.